Hey y'all, happy vloggy. I'm back with another video and it's 12 p.m. right now. I think I've missed a couple of vlogs, but I'm trying to prepare for vacation. Sometimes, bro, flying stresses me out. And to add on top of it, I made plans like the entire week before even going, right? So I've got to worry about freaking packing. I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about my outfits. Like I said before, I'm going with a family member, so it's not like I'm gonna be like wilding out, like trying to be a hot girl. I think if I ever go on vacation like solo, then I'll try to do like outfits. Or if I go with a girlfriend and we want to do pictures and stuff like that, then yes. But this is my first time out the country. I'm going to keep it very low-key. I'm going to keep it like boho-y, beachy instead of hot girly. Like, I'm going to be putting my hair up, and I went thrifting again yesterday for an outfit that's literally almost the exact same as the original one that I liked, which is just like baggy cargo low-rise pants with like a men's oversized button-up. Like very much boho beachy tomboy. Like, met a dude on the beach last night, we drank and had fun on the beach, and then woke up on the beach and I was in his clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, type shit. That's like the vibe that the outfit gives, but I love it because it doesn't make me uncomfortable. Like, I got a bunch of different outfits for Puerto Rico and then when I tried all of them on, I was like, would I walk a mile in this? No. Would I go to a restaurant in this? No. Like, I would so much rather be comfortable and enjoy my trip, my first trip out of the country. And if I want to get in a bikini, I'll be on a beach in a bikini. But I don't really care about the upscale, you know, hot girl fits. So anyways, that's that. That is usually what stresses me out when it comes to traveling, is like the whole packing thing. But I'm just gonna pack what I got. I'm not gonna focus too hard on that. And then I've got some meetings this week. I'm gonna go zip lining for my friend's birthday over the lake, which is gonna be so fun. And then I'm gonna be going outside for the first time ever in Austin, like night club, you know what I'm saying, for my friend's birthday. So he's gonna get me in. That's literally like a day before I catch my flight, that's so nerve-wracking, but I can do it. My thing is don't focus on it, right? Literally cross every bridge as you approach it with a clear mind. Do not dwell on anything, because everything is gonna be fine. So there's the upcoming week that I've got going on. Right now it's Monday, so it's a rest day. I went to take a walk at the gym. I have been trying to get as many reels together as I can, but for some reason, like, my brain fog is a little messy right now, probably because of the food situation. I'm not gonna lie, my cravings have been kicking up again for sweets because I've not been on top of my macros, on top of eating at maintenance, and so I was gonna meal prep. I meal prepped potatoes, and I was gonna do burger stuffed potatoes every day for dinner. But I already made the potatoes, I made the beef, but I didn't separate the beef into 4-ounce increments, and I like have to weigh the potatoes and warm the potatoes up every time I want to eat. And for me, that's entirely too many steps for somebody who felt like they had already meal prepped. It's like, I have to get all of the toppings together. I have to get the beef together. I have to measure the beef, put it on a plate, melt the cheese on, warm the potato in the oven so that it's not freaking freezing. And to me, that's basically cooking dinner again. So that's been really rough because I'm just like, that's too many steps for me. I really love having my stuff all measured out in one meal to eat. Like a can of tuna, track it, eat it. Boom. No cooking, no prep, just crack the can open, eat it, and it's done. Same thing with like the pasta in the my like turkey pasta. Whenever I make that, or my chicken pasta, literally take the container out of the fridge, put it in the microwave, eat it. It's already measured out, so there's no cooking involved. That's the type of meal prep that I really like. So I messed up by making meal prep that required so much additional prep when it came time to eat. So that's why a lot of the times I just skip food entirely, and when I skip food I get cravings, and when I crave things I tend to overeat things that I shouldn't, like sweeter foods or more protein bars when I know that it's not real protein, it's like whey protein powder or whatever. So that's just a little bit of an update, and I guess for the rest of today I gotta make a trade. Love Island is back on, and I watched the first 2 episodes, so I will be using the walking pad to watch episodes whenever I want like a mental reset or whatever. And hopefully I don't watch the episodes too fast because, well, I probably am going to catch up here very soon. But I think I need to block. I think I need to go into my Instagram category, my algorithm category, and put Love Island as a not interested topic, because every time I log in, now that I've mentioned it one time on my story or whatever, now I'm seeing all the updates, the spoilers. Everybody wants to put their opinions out there. And I'm like, I don't want to see Love Island content whenever I log in because everybody's spoiling everything. Like, so, yeah. Anyways, that's Monday. And it's also day 1 of 30 Soft, so I'm trying to stay on top of all of my rules and also guide the others that are in 30 Soft as well. So that's the update. It is the next day, and I think 2-part vlogs are like my thing-majang. I'm so sorry that I've been terrible with vlogging. I am back in a brain fog phase. Just like I said yesterday, I can't operate without food. My brain does not like to operate without food. Also, I'm driving, don't worry. But y'all, like, how do I can't even express myself in words right now. I have really been trying to think about how to elevate myself, but when am I not? I feel like I've been doing this since I was a teenager. Like, every day I wake up and I think, how can I do better? How can I be better? What can I do to be better? How do I improve? And how do I make this process go faster? And as much as I tell myself and I tell you guys, I'm patient, I'm not in a rush, I still question how I can do better. Like, I want to do better than yesterday. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck in the same place doing the same thing. And sometimes I feel like, am I preaching, doing things that I'm not even doing? Like, and I know I'm not. It's just, it doesn't feel like I'm as productive as I want to be because I feel like I'm not as knowledgeable as I want to be. I don't want to come on here and like freaking ramble and rant and stuff, but like that's like a really real feeling that I've been dealing with today. It's just like, I'm trying to learn more about money, obviously, and I've actually been diving really, really deep into it, and I think I'm starting to kind of get a grasp on my personal finances, which is actually like huge news for me because that was my New Year's resolution. It wasn't weight, it wasn't get rich, it was just organize your finances better. And while there might be, a hiccup or whatever, I'm down to go through a hiccup, but I'm actively getting a budget together. I'm actively figuring out how to separate my 2 business finances and then my personal finances. And I have so many different credit cards because I try to have like travel hack for free. I do credit card churning. So like I said, my spending, I'm not overspending. I mean, there are areas that I could save in that I don't have to be spending, but I'm not spending more than I'm making. And my credit is still good because I overly pay off all of my credit cards on time. Everything is on auto pay or early pay. So my credit is good, which means I can credit card churn. So I have a lot of credit cards open, which means, I use credit cards for different things depending on like dining or rent or whatever, because there's different rewards for different things. And I'm trying to max out my rewards because girls want to travel for the cheap. Or just do what we can to like be smart with our money. And it's ironic because I'm trying to be smart with my money while not being super smart with my money. Anyways, I just have so many different credit cards and financial accounts open, and that's not helpful for me and my organization. So I have been getting it all together and really spending time in front of the computer putting it all together. But past couple of days I haven't because, I'm preparing for Puerto Rico right now. I did have my YouTube people, since my fan base is much smaller on here, and I know you guys are not going to go run and tell everybody on Instagram, I like to give you guys little secrets and updates on what's going on. So I've been thinking a lot about skin removal surgery, my loose skin, because I'm going to be real, y'all, I don't see myself getting in a relationship anytime soon. and let alone wanting to have children, because I feel like I'm just not equipped in this day and age for all that, let alone a relationship. And I want to live my life now. And so I was thinking about loose skin removal, but not anytime soon. I was just thinking about it because while I'm organizing my finances, I'm thinking, do I want to start a bucket for anything? I'm like, yeah, I want a new car eventually, and loose skin is going to cost a pretty fucking penny if I want to pay out of pocket. So I've been thinking about it. I did start a savings, and I put like $250 in it just to start. That was my idea initially, and then on top of that, I was like, well, closed mouths don't get fed. And I was talking to one of my girlfriends who was like, girl, they are sponsoring some of the girls out here who have had, major weight loss changes for some of these tummy tuck surgeries. So I reached out to a couple of surgeons for a collaboration potential, and I am in communication with one of them right now in Houston. So I'm like thinking about going through with, I'm turning pages and peeking and poking around. That's what I've been telling people, is like I'm peeking and poking. There is no guarantee because I don't have a caretaker. There is no guarantee because it's not going to be free. It is a collab discount, if you will. But there is many more expenses outside of just the surgery alone that are going to be needed to be considered. Okay, like fajas and massages and oils and creams and vitamins and stuff like that, okay, that just doesn't come with the surgery. So that's been another topic that I've been dealing with over the past couple of days, past week or so. Coaching, I think I've been getting on a couple of calls with a team for coaching. I might take up coaching here very soon. Guys, don't go telling everybody all my secrets, okay? It's just for my YouTube people because you guys be rocking and riding with me. So I'm just kind of like keeping y'all up to date with everything that your girl has been doing. But no guarantees anywhere for any of these. I'm kind of just going through it and seeing what is on the table. I also applied for, what's it called? Y'all, what's that? Streamer University. I also applied for Streamer University. I have also put in a couple applications for reality TV shows just because I was fucking bored one time. It was like literally like 3 nights ago. I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I did that. I don't think I'm gonna get called back for any of them because I don't know. That's just, I don't really care. It was kind of just like a shot in the dark. So I've really just been playing around with like, how can I get myself out there more? Like, how can I, I've also thought about doing going to seminars, like in-person seminars, real estate investing seminars, cryptocurrency seminars. But yeah, my focus has just been all over the place. This week is going to be busy. I'm going ziplining this week and then going to the club, like I told y'all yesterday, earlier in the video. So it's a busy week. It's a busy freaking week, and there's no food in the house, and the Bitcoin is tanking, which is not necessarily a bad thing because I'm going to keep my eye on it and it could be a good thing, but I'm also going to be taking a fun risk here pretty soon in the markets, one of the bigger risks that I've ever taken, and we're going to see what happens, y'all. That's what I mean by when I wake up and I go like, how can I be better? Sometimes I just feel like I'm ready, like maybe I'm not risking enough. I'm not putting enough risk on the line to get rewarded, but it's coming. It's gonna come. It's just the fact that this is my theory, okay? This is what I'm gonna leave you with, okay? And this might take me a second to actually put it into words, but every time I have ever felt like for a period of time I was not doing enough and I was consistently waking up and trying to be better, one day I woke up and my life was a completely brand new life. So everybody doesn't know how to drive. I'm gonna put the phone down for just a sec. Them exits get tricky in Texas, boy. Okay, so anyways, what I'm trying to say is every time I woke up and I was trying to be better, and I've done that for so many years, every few years my life does do a 180, and I look back and I go, everything that I ever said I wanted to do, everything that I've ever dreamed of, I'm actively doing it. I'm actively living it. And so on days where I beat myself up, where I'm like, you're not doing enough, it is compiling more than I know. And it might not just be happening as fast as some of these gurus who you know, get lucky and they just like get a viral video and they just like have their digital product that makes them rich overnight. Like, I've tried so many different things, but my strategy, my path has proven to me that maybe I'm not always an overnight sensation. I'm not one of those people that can just make things happen overnight, but dedication, consistency, and hard work makes me appreciate the path and my destination a lot more when I get there, and I get to look back and I go, you know what, I was doing the right thing the whole time. I'm an average Joe. I don't come from a silver spoon, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the best luck, but I have a will and a drive. So as much as it feels like I'm doing nothing every day, just like when I go to the gym, when I get my freaking 10,000, 12,000 steps in a day, maybe I'm not seeing it, but my blood results told me I aged backwards 6 years. You know, I'm healthy. My skin is acting better. You know, I'm happy with my body. I'm doing what I need to do. So that's just my affirmations, and that's just how I'm gonna word it. Progress is boring. Progress doesn't feel like you're fucking doing anything, and I've said it a million times. It feels like you're absolutely doing nothing with yourself. But you really do wake up one day and go, holy fuck, how the fuck did I get here, and where did I get all this knowledge and information from? How did I learn all of these lessons? I don't know, but I woke up and I did it every day, and that's all it takes. Just a little bit of effort. So when people ask me how I did certain things, babe, I don't know. But that's why I'm doing these daily vlogs, is because I'm showing you I don't know what I'm doing, but one day you're gonna see me on a boat in Miami. You know what I'm saying? And we're both gonna look at each other like, bitch, what the fuck? I wanted to add one more piece. Basically, I wanted to add that me making content on Instagram, and Instagram being my main platform, Instagram is the one platform that does not pay. However, it's somehow my favorite platform. I'm not a TikToker. If I was like literally viral on TikTok, if I was a TikToker, I would probably say like my main income is content, but it's not. I just got monetized on YouTube, so I've made 80 bucks so far from YouTube, but I've still been very consistent on here. TikTok, I've made like $12. Facebook, that is monetized, so that can be like up to $500 a month from views, but that's not, you know what I'm saying, like that's not overnight stuff. So that's why I don't want content to be like my main pillar. Like it could be, which is why like I like creating, but it's really more my hobby. It's really like my thing. Like I like just documenting what I have going on, but I'm working outside of content because I don't want to be like, I'm getting rich off my followers. I'm gonna sell shots and medications and stuff that I don't truly use or believe in so that I can make a commission off of it. Like, no, I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna try to grow my own business. I'm gonna do things like day trading and try to teach myself high income skills that may or may not apply to social media, so that I have those even when social media is not a thing anymore, if that ever is a thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a side extra point note, whatever. Right now, I'm seriously craving a cinnamon roll, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna makeshift one right now with like fucking, I'm not gonna do a cinnamon roll, but I'm gonna do a cinnamon flavored oat pancake, and then I'm gonna mix some milk with my Confections powdered sugar for glaze. I literally was like I was brewing this in my head on my drive home with my big ass, okay? But good thing it has plenty of protein in it because I actually make it out of egg whites and oats. So it's about to buzz. Okay, sexy hot baddies, I'm in bed and I'm gonna upload this video. So I'm gonna end it here. I did remember to end it. Let's say goodbye. Good girl. That is so sweet of you. Good night. She says good night, and thank y'all for stopping by for another vlog. I hope y'all tap in for the next vlog, and this next weekend's video, Saturday's video, is going to be the 25 or the tips for people under 25 from people who are 25 and older.